Your notes that we're going to look at today is when we're going to reflect across the line y equals x. Okay, I want you to think about with your table group. I want you to think about this question. If you were going to make a table, okay, an xy table of points for the line y equals x, what would your table look like? If you were to write down some points, what would your table look like if you were going to draw a table that says for the line y equals x? Okay, talk to your table group for about a minute. Ready? Go. What did y'all decide? If we were going to draw a table for the line y equals x, what would you notice about those points? So if y equals x, then x equals y, then all the points have to be exactly the same. So it would be, it would be, there we go. So let's say that I'm just going to draw my table right here. So it would be 4, 4, 3, 3, 9, 9, 0, 0. Every single point has to be exactly the same as its x value. The y value has to be the same as the x has to be the same as the y. Okay? So let's draw that line. Let's see what happens when we draw that line. So let's draw some of those points. So 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. Let's pick some points in the negative. Negative 5, negative 5, negative 1, negative 1, negative 3, negative 3, negative, oops, that's not it. Helps if I draw the right point. All right, so now I want you to connect those points with your ruler. Oh, okay. I picked up some ruler, sorry. Okay, we're going to draw our line. Is this an increasing or decreasing line? Increasing line, very good. Hopefully mine goes pretty straight. Decent. All right, so that is my line y equals x. Now, yesterday we talked about reflecting over certain lines, and if we're going to reflect over a certain line, what does that make the line y equals x?
It makes it a diagonal.
Yes, it is a diagonal line. So the line y equals x, though, our diagonal line, if we're going to reflect across that line, what does it make that line? Our line of symmetry, okay? Y equals x, that line is our line of symmetry, okay? So now we are going to label, we're going to reflect that point, that flag across that line. Could not think of the word. All right, which quadrant is our flag in right now, our pre-image? First one, quadrant 1. Very good. Where do you think that our image is going to be located? 4, maybe? I don't know. This one's quadrant 1 and 4? Okay, so let's predict quadrant 1 and 4. But let's actually do the reflection. This one's weird, right? Because this one, the line of symmetry cuts the picture in half, right? So it's part of it's gonna get reflected over one side, the other side's gonna get reflected on the other side. So, so let's see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna take our point B, okay, and how far is B away from the line? 2, okay, it's 2 away from the, or it's 1 away from the line here, and 2 away from the line there. So what we're actually going to do is we are going to flip the x and the y coordinates. So right now we have it at 2, 4, And now it's going to be at 4, -2. Wait, no, that's wrong. 4, 2. Sorry. Thank you. 4, 2. Okay? So it's flipping directly across the line of symmetry. Okay? So that point right there, what do I need to label it? B prime. Very good. All right, what about letter C? C is at 5, 4. So now C prime is going to be at 4, 5. Does it look like it's being reflected so far across that line? Not really? Okay, let's keep drawing it and see what happens. All right, what do you notice about letter D? It's on the line of symmetry, so what's going to happen to it? It's going to stay the same. Nothing's going to happen to it. D prime is going to remain the same. Also, A prime is going to remain the same because it's also on the line. All right, what about E prime? E prime is, or E is on what point? 3, 6. And so what is it going to be reflected? 6, 3. E prime. Did I miss anything? D, E, C. Oh, there it is. Okay. Does yours look like mine? Okay. But I want you to think about it in terms of the line of symmetry. In terms of the line y equals x. Did we reflect the top half of the flag that was above the line of symmetry? Did we reflect it down? Did the part that was below the line of symmetry, did we reflect it up? And did we reflect the kind of like the pole that's holding up the flag? Yeah, everything is opposite, is on the opposite side. Isn't that what happened when we reflected across horizontal and vertical lines yesterday? What was on one side was now on the other side of the line. This one's just weird because it's in the, what's it called? It's in the same quadrant, and the line cuts through the picture. That's also what's weird. So what was our prediction? We said that we thought that the image was going to end up in quadrant what? 4. Were we right? No. What quadrant did the image end up in? 1. All right, what about our rule for the coordinates? XY becomes what? YX. Very good.